Hey, Dan Passarelli here. A lot of people say that the only way to make money trading options is to sell them. And there is some truth to that, but it's not universally true. And I want to show you how you can discover when is a good time to sell options and when maybe you shouldn't. This is a chart of JP Morgan, but I don't want to look at the chart up top, the stock chart, like we usually do. Instead, I want to look at the volatility chart, which is beneath it. Now, the volatility chart plots two different things: the implied volatility, which is the red line, and the historical volatility, which is the blue line. Let's work backwards. The historical volatility is how volatile the stock is. When we come over here, the stock was getting more volatile, and then it got a little bit less volatile here. And now notice something important. That's not, when I say volatile, that's direction independent. It's the magnitude of the moves. They could all be going up, all be going down, could be up, down, up, down, up, down every other day. It's completely independent of the moves. So that's the blue line, historical volatility. The red line is the implied volatility, and that's the volatility component embedded in an option. And basically, the way I like to describe that to our students is it's how cheap or expensive options are. When we see the implied volatility line existing above the historical volatility line for an extended period of time, that's an indication that options have been expensive during that period. And in this case, in the case of JP Morgan, that was for a very long time. Since the end of last year, options have been overpriced in JP Morgan and ripe for selling. If we look at Amazon, we're going to see basically the same thing. Since the beginning of December of last year, all the way until the current date, options have been overpriced in Amazon. And we can go and we can look at a number of different stocks. Now, if we go to BP, we actually see something a little bit different. Here, implied volatility sort of intermingles with historical. Sometimes it's above it and sometimes it's below it. During these periods, sometimes options were overpriced and sometimes they were actually underpriced, which would have led to not being profitable if you're selling options. So I wanted to share that with you to help guide you on your strategy selection, give you one of my pro tips. Trade well, have a great day. Once again, my name is Dan Passarelli.